Okay, so after everything is tested in the staging server, then the latest code will be checked out in the production server. So SVN repository contains all the changes, and let's say the production version was running version 1400, and for some reason it has some bugs. Then we may decide to revert the version back to 1398 because version 1398 didn't have any issues. Okay, so that's the beauty of checking out the codes in the SVN repository. So really, um, also another benefit is, let's say for some reason the production server gets lost, it's okay. We still have all the code stored in the SVN repository, and if that gets wiped out, that's okay. Still, we have some of the versions in our local computer, so it's easy for us to recover. Um, I had a case where the production server, we made a change. We checked out the codes in the production server, and it was crashing. One feature wasn't working, and it was crashing everything. So I went back to the server, and I reverted the version back to the previous version when it was working. So, and of course, the previous version was working, so it worked. But if we tested it in the staging server and had a QA go and test it, we wouldn't have had that problem. So usually, for in a real software development process, this is what happens: development, staging, production, and all of this may be running on different versions because while the production server is running on the last few versions, the new version may be being worked on currently by the developer. So the staging server might be one or two versions ahead of what's in the production server, and the development server may be a few versions even more ahead than what's on the staging server. Okay, all right. So this is the overall picture. It's important to work on your development server, and then whatever changes that you make, you commit it to the SVN repository. And there are some neat scripts that sends us an email whenever a change is made to the SVN repository, highlighting the codes that were added or removed, so that the project manager can know the quality of the codes that are being written and also the productivity of the developer. So that's it. Now again, the development server, staging server, production server could all really be within one server, but usually when as the application receives a lot of traffic, these are separate servers. And it may be that we have, for example, 5 different production servers that runs different tasks. And on top of this, we have a load balancer that distributes the traffic to different production server. Okay, so it's development stage, development server, staging server, production server. We can also have a production database and a development database, and we can have as many database layers here as we want, but usually two would be sufficient. So this is how things work. All of this ties in together. Okay, let me know if you have any question. Bye.